Astrology has intrigued humanity for millennia, with people turning to the stars for guidance and insight into their lives. But what does the Bible say about this ancient practice? Surprisingly, the scriptures have a lot to say, and it's not exactly a ringing endorsement. Let's delve into the biblical perspective on astrology and discover why it's considered a distraction from faith in God. The stars are not your friends. The Old Testament doesn't mince words when it comes to astrology. In the Old Testament, we look in the book of Isaiah chapter 47, verses 13 to 14, which offers a scathing critique of astrologers. And it writes, "All the counsel you have received has only worn you out. Let your astrologers come forward, those stargazers who make predictions month by month. Let them save you from what is coming upon you. Surely they are like stubble. The fire will burn them up. They cannot even save themselves from the power of the flame." In other words, the Bible paints astrologers as powerless charlatans, unable to provide real help or salvation. Their predictions are as useless as trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. The Bible doesn't just stop at astrology. It lumps it in with other forbidden practices. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10 to 12 makes it crystal clear, and it says, "Let no one be found among you who sacrifices their son or daughter in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery, interprets omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells, or who is a medium or spiritist, or who consults the dead. Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord." Astrology, being a form of divination, is placed alongside some pretty dark practices. The message: steer clear of these methods if you want to stay in God's good graces. Don't be like the pagans. The Bible also warns against adopting the practices of other cultures, especially those that involve astrology. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2 offers a stern reminder. This is what the Lord says: "Do not learn the ways of the nations or be terrified by signs in the heavens, though the nations are terrified by them." Back then, neighboring nations often looked to the skies in fear and reverence, but God's people were instructed to keep their focus firmly on Him, not on the stars. Now, let's have straight talk on seeking omens. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 26 puts it plainly: "Do not practice divination or seek omens." This straightforward command leaves little room for interpretation. Seeking omens, which includes astrological signs, is off limits. So, why such a strong stance against astrology? The Bible encourages believers to seek wisdom and guidance directly from God, not from the stars. Relying on astrology can divert attention from trusting in God's plan and His all-encompassing wisdom.